All right, everything's beautifully out. This is kind of a cool outlook of what's about to happen. This is the starting point for your desk. We're going to start with, as I said, this long skinny package. And I've just got my knife again and I'm just opening up through there. Put that knife over here. And now in this box you're going to see you got 3 wooden pits here. You got this is your seat, it's what you sit on, and then you got the 2 sides, and then there's a little white package. I'll just put that over there for now. And if we got 2 pins, and then 2 bits. They're going to start with these bits. These are what we call support struts. You can pick whichever side you want to be up. So have a look at them, see which side you like the best. I like that side. So then I'm going to come from the opposite side, come through this hole with the top bit here, and then I'm going to pull that down, and it'll just slide into place like that. Do that to the other side. Lock it in, and you should have both of those looking the same on both sides. Then we're going to grab one of the sides. Now you'll see that the holes in the middle of this slope downwards. The lower side is the front edge, and you also see that the bottom corner is more right angled than the curvy front corner. The front of your chair is this, of your seat is the side that has a concave edge. I always get mixed up between concave and convex. Alright, you can choose which height, so I'm going to go for the middle height here, sliding that through, grabbing the pin, and then there's a hole in here. Just going to slide that through using my fingers and my palm, just give it a squeeze. That locks it in place. This one here, again, making sure that sloping forward towards the convex edge, grabbing the pin, sliding it in. The straight edge of the pin goes against the straight edge of the side. Hey presto, your stool is ready. You can kneel and you can sit on it, and immediately you'll feel how much more comfortable that is. After kneeling down here for 2 seconds, I was starting to get a little bit tired, and now it's a little easier. Alright, moving on, next bit. So we've got our stool. Actually, I'm going to keep using that. We're going to start with assembling the base to the trunk. To do that though, we're going to need to open this box of accessories. So grab your knife again, or your scissors, and just be careful when you're opening this up not to kind of plunge too deep in here, because you might scratch some stuff. Pop that back. Alright, as I open that up, we've got a bunch of these bags. We're going to need these, so I'm just going to put these down here. Get rid of that one now so we don't get confused. And we've got some more screws here. Behold the beautiful mallet. This is key to putting in the wooden pins which we're going to connect the base to the top with. Alright, so one of these bags will say base pins in incredibly legible writing. You'll see that it will say 2 times big pins and 2 times small pins. If you can't, I'm just going to tip all those out. If you can't see that exactly because the handwriting's so good, use your imagination. Good. Alright. From here, we've got our things. I'm just going to put them here for now. I'm going to unwrap this. Again, this is the trunk. Cut that. Be very careful because you don't want to scratch the trunk with your knife or your scissors. We can unwrap this. And hey presto, that can go over to the side. Stay there. There we go. And we're going to grab your base. You're going to flip the base upside down. Whichever has the highest point sticking out. This is the front, and so we're going to turn this around. So if I put it this way to the camera, you can see that this edge, this is the higher point, that's the front. The points of the base sticking out, that's the front. It's upside down because you can see the aluminium, and then we're going to slot it through the holes like that. Alright, now you might need to hold that there. I'm going to hold it there and grab my pins and the mallet. So we're going to start with a big pin. Big pin goes in the front holes that protrudes. I'm just going to push that down so I can put in. You just squeeze it in with your fingers to start with so that it all holds in place. Tilt that forward so you can see in the camera there. You can see that those front pins there, they're just in gently, and then you'll see that there's these slots here at the back. Now those are for the small pins. So if I bring this upright again, grab one of those small pins, I'm going to put it from the middle to the outside, and I'm just going to slot it in, and then the same middle to the outside on the other side. So you can see that there. In the middle pushing that way, in the middle pushing that way. Alright, so those should be squeeze fit for now. Big pin. Big pin. Small pin. Small pin. We need one more tool. So I'm going to hold that down there as I go into my accessory box and I look for where this tool has got to. Keep moving it. Keep moving it. Here we go. This little beauty. It'll have a magnet on one side. With this, you can pop it into the gap there where you got your small pins, and then you can use your hammer to squeeze that in nice and tight. Wants to be in nice and solid. You can't really ever go too far. Just, you know, use a bit of caution. And then with these ones, the big ones, we're just going to hit those in. And that should be solid. It's not going to go anywhere. That's your desk assembled, but wait, there's so much more. You'll see that there is a perfectly shaped hole for your little tool with an opposite magnet. Hey presto, that will just sit there so you never lose that tool. And then from there, I'm going to get rid of that hammer, which can equally be used for ice crushing for your cocktails after celebrating this. And we're going to flip that over. And you know how those annoying tools that you get when you get all those crazy furniture things that you assemble at home disappear over the course of your life? Well, this little tool is sitting under there, magnetized forever, so that should you ever want it again, it'll be there. Alright, that is your trunk, beautifully assembled, your tool underneath, your hammer ready for cocktails. We're going to roll this out the way somewhere. I'm going to put it there for now, and we're going to move on to the next step, which is assembling the tabletop. Well done.